$80 games are here, let's talk about it. Nintendo's releasing Mario Kart World for $80 for the launch of the Switch 2 and Donkey Kong Bonanza for $70. The main argument behind this change is inflation. If you bought Breath of the Wild in 2017 for full price, it would be about $79 today. That's an increase of 33%, but most people haven't gotten a 33% raise since then, so they're rightfully pissed. However, AAA games have stayed that same $60 price point since the 90s. The industry had been growing consistently since then. Mario Kart 64 sold like 1 million units, when Mario Kart 8 sold like 80 million. That's a lot more.
What's up? It's Editing Johnny. I wanted to fact check myself here because Mario 64 actually sold almost 10 million units, while Mario Kart 8 sold 75 million units. Also, Mario Kart 8 is the 5th best-selling game of all time, and I'm pretty sure that's the only reason that it's $80.
However, the volume of sales between now and the past 10 years has remained pretty consistent. So if companies want to make more and more money, which they always want to do, they have to charge more. We've seen it in battle passes, we've seen it in loot boxes and item shops, but that isn't enough. AAA studios have been making games $70 for the past few years now, so 80 is the next logical leap. I understand it for Mario Kart, we've been playing the last one for a literal decade. If $80 means 10 more years of fun, I'm fine with that. But I think the whole $60 games thing is stupid. Undertale is $10 and Forspoken is $70. Tell me how that makes sense. I think games overall have gotten too big and gamers don't have both the time or money to be buying a bunch of these massive $60 games. I would much rather buy a bunch of indie games that will be shorter, more interesting experiences for that same price. For $80, I can buy UFO 50, I Am Your Beast, Stardew Valley, Undertale, and Repo. That's 5 different games, a bunch of genres, multiplayer, single player, amazing stories, amazing gameplay, funny moments, cozy games, literally everything you could want for that same price. I will say game development is expensive, and for those big games like your Zeldas or your Elden Rings, I'm fine with paying a premium if I know it will be stuffed with content. But should every game be $60, $70, or $80? No! I have a bigger video breaking this down more if you're interested on YouTube!